Hey there, this is Tom Leonard talking to you from Burbank, California. I really appreciate you taking a little bit of time here to learn a little bit more about how our health and wellness program might be able to help you out in your small business, in your health-related small business. So we're going to talk about learning how to create streams of income, expand beyond your four walls, and support client retention. All good things. So as we talked about before, and certainly talked about it in the emails, other places online, the challenges that your business might be facing. Now, I'm assuming that you're a small business entrepreneur, maybe you're a chiropractor, maybe you're a spa owner, maybe you're a fitness trainer, someone who's already working in the health-related field. And there's certain challenges that your business is going to be facing. Number one, loss of clients due to lack of results. Then you remember your clients may have unrealistic expectations. It's part of your job is to make them realistic, but also more important, to make them happen. Another challenge is that you may be limited to your growth may be limited to the size of your four walls. Maybe you have a facility there, maybe you have a gym, maybe you have a practice somewhere. Now, you can grow by expanding and having more offices, more gyms, whatever, but that's going to be a really expensive thing to do. So if there are ways that you can meet this challenge, it's going to be helping you out. Number three, overhead costs. Everyone has overhead costs. I don't have to tell you that. But the overhead costs are fixed. To deal with overhead costs is to increase your revenue. As you increase your revenue, you're going to be able to cover those overhead costs. Marketing and advertising costs. You're always going to be interested in attracting new customers. Everyone does that. Every small business, every large business does that. So you're always going to have marketing and advertising costs. But if there's a way that you can expand your business without spending advertising dollars, it's probably something that's going to be of interest to you. High staff turnover. Everyone, any business, large or small, when you have high staff turnover, it's going to impact the results of your business. Costs a lot of money to go out and find someone, hire someone, train someone to bring them in. So you always, feel bad when there's, good people leave your company for a reason that maybe you would have some control over. So these are the challenges that we're going to talk about, and find ways that with a health and wellness program that you may be able to meet these challenges. We're going to talk tonight about the Shaklee Integrated Wellness Program. Be a part of the effect. Now, I'm really passionate about this program. I have seen it work for other people really, really well. I'm sure you've heard that before. But one of the things that I find here is that some of the most successful people in our business, in our industry, in our company, are people who have an existing client base like yourself that they can then go out and monetize, that they can go out and offer them new products to bring in more income. So I know that it's something that can work. I've seen it happen. The session tonight, not going to be, high pressure sales kind of thing. You've got to do this, or this offer will expire in 1 hour sort of thing. None of that. In fact, I'm not even going to ask you to pull out your credit card in this presentation. That's not what we're here for. Just to see if this is something that works for you, and see if it's something that you're interested in learning more about. Also, everything that I'm talking about here is going to be something that will integrate well with a program you already have in place. We're not talking about replacing you being a chiropractor with being a Shaklee distributor, although that has happened. But something that's going to integrate into your existing program. A little bit about myself. I grew up in a small town in Wyoming. Now I live here in Southern California, actually here in Burbank. Between those two, among other things, joined the Peace Corps. I was 2 years in Fiji in the South Pacific, not exactly a hardship location. When I came back from Fiji, I went to the Stanford Graduate School of Business. And since then, I've been working in finance and marketing for some really big companies that you know, AOL, Netflix, Warner Brothers. And I've also worked on my own as an entrepreneur. And now I'm an independent Shaklee distributor. When I made the decision to get serious about Shaklee, I was really looking for three things. I was looking for great products, great people, and a great opportunity. And I think I found all three with Shaklee. The most important for me is I get to choose the team that I work with. How often does that happen in corporate America? And it makes a difference to me. Now let's talk a little bit about Shaklee. Shaklee's built on trust. Our founder here on the left, Dr. Forrest Shaklee, he started over 100 years ago, creating what he called then vitalized minerals, the first vitamins that were being created. Now, Shaklee, in its existing form now, has been around for 60 years. 1956 is when the company started working in its current format. So it's been around for a long time. It's going to be here for a lot longer. Now, in 2004, Shaklee was purchased by the guy on the right there, Roger Barnett. And Roger is a visionary. He's been a successful businessman, and he is going to lead Shaklee into the next 100 years of innovation. Now, if you join the program, and I hope you do, you'll definitely have a chance to meet Roger, hear him speak, and you'll have the same level of enthusiasm probably that I do for being our leader. Now, Shaklee's core philosophy is to be in harmony with nature. Our products are always safe, they're proven, and they're guaranteed. And we really do have a good record, a good track record of, assurance that the products are pure. So some of these numbers here, 125 published scientific papers and scientific presentation, 250 pesticide tests beyond what is required, 300 million in research development. Shaklee really is proven in science, and not everyone in the nutritional supplement industry is able to say that. You may be asking, why supplement? It's a question I get a lot, and a question that you would get a lot. And the answer is really simple. People are eating outside of their home more and more all the time. I know I am. But even when we cook food at home, food that we're cooking isn't always the same nutritional value that maybe it once was, or maybe that we think it should be. So in order to get those nutrients we're missing, studies have shown that supplementation and lifestyle changes can really make a positive impact on optimizing our health. But again, not all supplement companies are the same. Shaklee believes in documentation and not just conversation. For example, there was a 2007 study, we call it the Landmark Study, done by the University of Berkeley, and it was published in the Nutrition Journal in 2007. What it showed was that users of Shaklee supplements were shown to have markedly better health compared to non-supplement users and users who were taking other brands of supplements, even though the Shaklee group was on average 10 years older, and they still showed up to be more healthy. And Shaklee products are for everyone. There are hundreds of thousands, millions of people around the world right now, even if you've never heard of Shaklee before, maybe you have heard of Shaklee before, but there are hundreds of thousands of people around the world that are using Shaklee every single day to make their health better. Now, at the same time, the products have been so good, there's a lot of professional athletes who, elite athletes, who use Shaklee products to improve their performance. So Shaklee products really are for everyone. Now, a key distinction Shaklee has made is the mutual benefit that can be attained by working with people like you, people in the exploding fitness and wellness-related businesses. That's why we made the connection on here to begin with. Let's say if you're in the fitness industry, 53 million members out there, 38,000 fitness centers in the United States. Maybe you are one of them. With people in the fitness business, people in a health-related entrepreneurship, small business, we have a mission in common. We provide a healthier life for everyone and a better life for anyone. We really believe that small positive steps taken consistently can add up to a big result. Now, go back to those challenges that I talked about earlier and talk a little bit about how a wellness program, how a Shaklee program might be able to help you out. Loss of clients due to lack of results, and not only lack of results, but lack of expected results. With Shaklee products, depending on the type of business, the type of results that are being sought by your clients, the Shaklee products are going to help your clients reach their goals. For example, if it's weight loss, if you're a gym owner, if you're a fitness trainer, and you're working with people who are interested in losing weight, the Shaklee 180 program is going to help them actually achieve their goals. When people are achieving their goals, they're going to stick with you longer. Limited growth tied to location four wall. Now, as we mentioned before, one way to expand is open another store, open another gym, open another practice. Not always an easy thing to do. But the Shaklee program is set up so that you can actually earn money for people when they're not at your facility. So what happens is then you're actually going to expand your business beyond your four walls, but it's going to be rooted in your four walls because you are seen as an authority to your clients. You've worked hard to build that reputation and that level of authority. So why not use that to help on your monetization? Overhead costs. Simple here. Shaklee's not going to add to your overhead costs. It's going to add to your income opportunity. That income opportunity is going to help you cover those overhead costs. I'm going to be really honest here. I'm not talking about, oh, making $1 bazillion every month so you never have to worry about money again. I'm talking about, what if you could make $500,000, $2,000 a month? Very realistic goals. Would that help cover your overhead costs? Marketing and advertising costs. A lot of people are out there doing a lot of advertising online, Facebook ads, Google AdWords, all kinds of places that YouTube, a lot of different places where you can put your advertising dollars. Some of it is really good, really targeted, but what if instead, if you had a program where people were coming to your business from word of mouth, people referring other people, you get more business for your facility, for your small business, but also you're going to be able to earn money from those people as well. So your marketing and advertising costs are not going to be as high for those additional customers. High staff turnover. Talked about that earlier a little bit. High staff turnover is something that you want to minimize, but the best way to do it is to offer your staff a program that works. If your staff, let's say if you're a gym owner and you have trainers in your gym, if those trainers are able to work with people and see results, the clients are going to be happier, but your staff is going to be happy too because they're going to be working with people that are getting the results that they want. People who are going to be happy with what they're doing, they see a better opportunity there. There's less likely they're going to be looking for the next thing to go to. So again, what if we could so what if there's a way that you could add additional income? What if there's a way that you could expand beyond your four walls? What if there's a way that you could increase your client retention, your loyalty? And what if you could also have some freedom here, not to be married to your business 24/7? Would any of that be interesting to you? What if you could have all this? And going back to the challenges, what if we could also show you how you can meet these particular challenges that your business may be facing? Would that be something of interest to you? Let's talk now in a little bit more detail about the Shaklee Integrated Wellness Program. It's made up of 5 components: healthy nutrition, healthy weight, sports nutrition, healthy cleanse, and support. Now, these 5 components are all part of the program that you'll have access to. Let's talk about a little more detail. Healthy nutrition. Shaklee offers over 300 unique products that come with a satisfaction guarantee. Really important here. If any of your clients, for whatever reason, they didn't think they got their money's worth, all they have to do is ask for their money back. And they get it. It's that easy. The products are that good. Now, our core nutrition starts with a high quality protein and the nutritional supplements to fill the gaps in most people's daily diet. We also provide targeted solutions for some of the most common health areas people want to fill. It's a really well-rounded program. Really, a big part of the program is healthy weight. Shaklee 180, it's designed so that people lose weight from fat and retain their muscle. Really important, so that people aren't just starving themselves and losing weight, but they're losing muscle and fat. You want the fat to go first. So that's the way the program is created. Now, I know from my own experience that this program actually does work. I've lost over 40 pounds myself on it. And the best thing is, it's something that I could stick with because I wasn't hungry all the time. Didn't feel like I was starving myself all the time. And also, one of the things that I found personally is that the weight stays off. Sports nutrition. They're products that, if you're in the sports business, they're products for people before, during, and after workouts. So, and this is a product line. We're always adding new products all the time. Healthy Cleanse. And this is designed to support a healthy digestion, to help kickstart weight loss. It also improves energy and improves sleep quality. Now, these are products that we've already offered Shaklee for a long time, but now we have them in a combined program with a guide so that people understand exactly how it is that this can help them improve their health. Now, those are all the products. This really could be the good news here. It's all the support and the tools. So everyone gets, when you sign up to become a distributor, you get a personal website called a PWS. It's basically a Shaklee site tied to your business. So you may have a facility, you may have a gym, you may have a spa, you may be a massage therapist, and you may want to stock product there for people to buy. That's great. That's certainly something that we encourage. But you're also able to send people directly to the website or to the phone app. You can almost do your entire business on the phone these days. Send them to the phone app so you don't have to do anything other than point them in that direction. The great thing about if they buy online is, I mean, there's no customer service. It's like, oh, where's my shipment? Questions like that. Oh, my credit card. All of that is taken care of by Shaklee. You're just sending people to that particular website or to that phone. The other thing that we have now, maybe you actually participated, a program called Health Print, which is a 20-question questionnaire people can go through, and it gives them a personalized assessment of their health and some ideas of where they can make improvements. Okay, now the good part. How do you earn money? So we're going to go through a few of the benefits, few of the different ways that people can make money through Shaklee. Personal sales. Now, obviously, if you have a retail location, you stock product and you sell it to people, you're going to make markup. This is obviously not rocket science, something you probably already know in your sleep. But then you're like, okay, but how much can I make? Well, you can earn up to 38% on markup. How does that work? Well, the sales price, for example, is a 15 serving of Shaklee Life, the energizing drink, meal replacement. $48 is the suggested retail price. Director price, $35. So you get that 20% there. But then you also get a price differential plus a volume bonus. So your total earnings on a $48 purchase is $18. So that's your 38, up to 38% markup. Now, key to this, we'll go into a little more detail, is you need to be a director in the company to get that level of markup. You start as a distributor, then you move on to director. Now, here's another example, same product. This is a 30-set serving. It comes in a bag, actually. Suggested retail price, $91. You would make $35 on each one of those that you sold. Now, the other thing I like to point out here is this is 30 servings. This is a meal replacement. So if people are using this once a day, as an example, which is one of the programs that we offer, that's like 90 bucks. So it's $3 per meal. It's like, you know, do you go into Starbucks and spend less than $3? Probably not. So you're not offering products that are wildly expensive, that you got to somehow convince people that this is something that is worth the extra expense. So many of the products are just switching from what they're doing now into the program that you are offering. Now, when I said that you want to become director, you become a director by getting 2,000 PV. Now, everything that's sold in Shaklee, everything that you would sell in Shaklee has a point value associated with it. When you earn up to 2,000 point value in a month, and keep that up, you are going to be a director, which is exactly where you want to be to make your 38%. This is just one example, one of a million different ways to get to your 2,000 PV. For example, you sell 2 Shaklee 180 turnaround kits, 5 life plans, 5 vitalizing plans, 5 essentials plans. That's going to add up to your 2,000 PV. It's also going to bring up the question right away is, well, what is a 180 turnaround kit? what's really key, what we see is really important for people that are serious about the business, is to become really familiar with the products. And that's where I come in. That's where our team comes in. Anyone who joins the program, we're going to work with you so that you're up to speed on the products that are appropriate for your clients just as quickly as possible. So you're able to talk intelligently about it. We're not just going to send you the link and say, okay, go do your thing. You're on your own. Good luck. Call us when you make some sales. Not at all. We're going to be working with you to make sure that you know what the program is that you're offering. Now, so as I said, you become a director for 2,000 PV. The average earnings for directors in the company, $1,300 a month. Is that going to buy a Ferrari? Probably not. But if you make $1,300 a month, think what that could do to go towards your overhead. That's the way that most people who join the Shaklee Integrated Wellness Program approach it. So that's if you are a director. The other thing I want to point out here, don't get lost in the weeds. There's a lot of things I may not talk about that are on the slides, but one of the things I do want to point out here is you also get, if you're a director, you get a $500 credit for product purchases. So if you want to put product on your shelf, $500 credit to start doing that. Now, it's a duplication model. So another way to reach your 2,000 PV, initial purchase, you're going to get 500 PV, and then maybe you find Roger, maybe you find another trainer, another person in your industry, someone that you know to join as well. You get another 500 PV there. You find 10 members who buy 100 PV each. There's your 1,000 there. Boom, you are now at 2,000 director level. Or maybe another option, maybe you have 3 other people. Maybe you have trainers at your gym that you could be talking to, or other health-related professionals that you know who are interested in the same kind of program. Now, do not get lost in the weeds here. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the progress, how things progress if you're interested in building a Shaklee business. Now, really key here is maybe you're just interested in buying the product and making money on the price differential on the 38% markup. That's great. We always want people to feel comfortable doing that. But what if you're interested in going a step further and you're finding other people that are interested in building their own business? This is where you're able to make significantly more money. So a senior director, so that's the next level. You're a senior director when you have a first generation business leader on your team. Then the next level is coordinator. This is when you have 2 people on your team who are sales leaders. And it goes from there. Senior coordinator, you have 2 people who each have 2 people on their team. You can see how it's a duplication model. Now, senior coordinator, the benefits, the 20% bonus, you get other bonuses out there, $375, up to $375 car bonus, which is great, fast track bonuses, and fast track matching bonuses. Also the trips kick in. Now, senior coordinator, $2,500 a month. Think what that could do to your overhead. Now, to do that, if you look at the monthly requirements, the real requirement there is that you need to have $10,000, 10,000 point value in your total organization. Well, if you have 2 people working for you and they have 2 people on their teams, that's not going to be a stretch. Basically, what you want to do if you're interested in building a Shaklee business, you're looking for people who want to build a business, and at the same time, you're looking for customers. Some of the other benefits I mentioned: car bonus. At the senior director level, you qualify for a $225 a month car payment, which is pretty nice at a pretty low level in the organization, and that goes up as you progress through the organization. Trips. This is the dream trip. Cabo San Lucas, April of next year. And there's an even better trip. The Top Achievers International trip goes to China in May of next year. So you can see that there's other benefits besides the money if you're interested in building a Shaklee business. Now, here's the full roadmap. I just want to kind of show you the blue column there. So director, senior director, coordinator, and so on, all the way up to presidential master coordinator. So average director, $10,000 a month. Senior director, 13. Coordinator, 21,000, and so on as people progress through the program. Now, of course, at the very top, the numbers get to be really big. Now, one of the things I've heard people say is that, oh, I've heard this before, but there's all these people at the top and they make all the money and no one ever knows who they are. In our particular situation, the woman that I work with is at the very top. Actually, she's doing a little bit better than the numbers on this page. She's at the very top of the sales leader. She's one of the very top sales leaders in the entire company. As a matter of fact, Carolyn Sparger, she's been at the business for a long time. The really good thing is, I mean, we're happy that Carolyn is making that kind of income, but we're really happy that she wants to work with everyone who's interested in building a business. So when you come in, it's not like, here, go do it on your own. We want to work with you. Carolyn knows how to build Shaklee businesses. She's literally built hundreds, literally hundreds of successful Shaklee businesses. And if you join the program, and I hope you do, you definitely will have a chance to work directly with Carolyn. At the same time, they're also going to have all kinds of resources in the Shaklee back office. You're going to have a lot of training, what we call Shaklee University. It's going to give you a ton of information on the program, on the opportunity, on the products, and we're always around for questions. Now, what are the different ways that people can join Shaklee? A lot of people want to be consumers. They like the program, they like the products. I talk to people all the time, every single day, who are interested in the Shaklee Life program or MindWorks, which is a great program, great product that improves blood flow to the brain, as an example, that I really like. And so there's all kinds of different products. And so people, if they join with a certain product purchase, they get free membership. Or they can purchase the membership for $19.95. It's lifetime membership. That membership gives that person a 15% discount. A lot of people want to share and earn. Those people typically join with the $349 Gold Pack, which means that they get $700 in total value, a product, and all the tools to build a business. Now, most of the people who are talking about, integrated wellness, Shaklee Integrated Wellness Program, we have two kits that are designed for you. One is the $649 Gold Plus Pack, has over $1,300 in total value, meaning that all the products you get, we'll go over them in just a second, the retail value is $1,300. And for people who are even more serious, the $1,000 49 Super Gold Pack has over $2,200 in total value. A couple of things to think about here. One is you want to be familiar with the product. So you need to, on that initial purchase, on that initial investment, you're going to get products so you can start to become familiar with the products that you want to be offering your clients. And you're never going to get a better price. A lot of people, they'll buy the $1,000 Super Gold Pack and start selling those products. I mean, if you have $2,200, if you buy it for $1,000 and you can put it on your shelf and make $2,200 in retail sales from those products, that's a pretty good deal. So let's talk about the items that are included in the $649 Gold Plus Studio Pack. Again, $1,200 in retail value for the products. You get a Shaklee Life product, Life Shake, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. You get the Life Shake packets. A lot of people like the packets. You can take it to work. The 180 meal in a bar. So you can, a lot of people also, they're like, oh, I don't like the shakes. You have the meal in a bar. Or does exactly the same thing. You also have snack bars so that you don't stay hungry. Get the energizing tea and also the metabolic boost. There's some sports nutrition in there. The Performance, lemon, lime, and orange, and the Energy Chews, and also some of the supplements, the Herblax, Alfalfa Complex, Liver Detox, and Optiflora. All that in the product's $1,200 in value. But what's really good here is you get all the business tools. That's what's important. You get the new distributor kit, you get the one global conference registration in Atlanta coming up in August, 2 regional conference registrations, and a 6-month personal website. So your personal website, if you purchase this pack, it's free for 6 months. After that, it's like $14 a month. But for the first 6 months, it's going to be absolutely free. You also get to be a gold ambassador, which means that you can sponsor people in other countries. Maybe you know people in Canada. Maybe you know people in Malaysia, China, Japan, other countries that Shaklee does business in, you're able to sponsor them as well. You also are eligible for fast track bonuses and Gold Plus bonus eligibility. Now, there are a lot of details I'm not going through because it just gets really, really complicated really fast. One of the things you find, most people find when they come to the program, it's like, wow, this is kind of complicated. Pretty soon you figure it out really fast. So, Shaklee, you know, we really think of ourselves as a diverse community, you know, like-minded people. And we really think that taking small steps every day, we can improve our own health, we can improve the health of our families, our clients, our community, our country, our world. So we really think this is a program that can do that because we've seen it happen. So the question there is, how would you see Shaklee Integrated Wellness Program fitting into your business? Like I said at the beginning, it's not necessarily something that it's like, oh, it's going to replace your program. Something's going to work with your program. Because remember, you are at an advantage to a lot of people that I talk to about the Shaklee opportunity. You already have a client base out there. For you to go out and sell those products, adding up to 2,000 PV in the first month is probably not a stretch at all. In fact, you're probably want to shoot higher. So that's the program. Don't really take the time here to answer questions because what I would like to do, like I said, I'm not asking you for a credit card here. What I am asking you though is if this is something that you want to talk about more, let's talk one-on-one. That's the best way that I can answer your questions. I can talk to you more about, I can learn more about your particular situation and how Shaklee might fit into your step. Let's talk. You can reach me at, you probably already have my email address, tleonard@beinghealthyforlife. That's tleonard, T-L-E-O-N-A-R-D, @beinghealthyforlife.com. You can call me, 747-333-8789 to get the answering machine. Leave a message, the best phone number, best time for me to give you a call, and I will get back to you. We probably actually, most people I meet online are on Twitter, and you can always reach me there at @2healthylife. So that's the way to reach me on Twitter. Send me a DM there, and let's set up a time to talk. Again, one of the things you'll find, definitely not a hard salesperson. It's just not the way it works. I'm just looking for people that are interested in building a business. This can be a great opportunity for you. It's a great opportunity for me to be able to work with people like you and to watch you be able to grow your own business, meet those business challenges with a health and wellness program like the Shaklee Integrated Wellness Program. Hey, I hope that made some sense. If there's questions, if you want to know more, reach out to me. I'm not going to badger you about the product. I'm just putting it out there. Hopefully it's something that makes sense to you. Really hope that you get a hold of me so that we can talk further. Hey, this is Tom Leonard. I'm talking to you from Burbank, California. Really appreciate your time here tonight.